was. I was scared they would scare you. Now here we are. You've seen all my imperfections, felt me break beneath the weight, kissed the bruises on my shoulders away. Where would I be? Where would I be? You wondered if our feet could make it. Was our blood thick enough to keep pumping through the heartache of love? I said I'm tethered to your beauty. You said you'd give me all your days. You set my wild soul on fire when you say, where would I be? Where would I be? Where would I be? Where would I be? Standing next to you till our days are through. No looking back. Through the darkest nights, we will find the light. Our love will last. Standing next to you till our days are through. No looking back. Through the darkest nights, we will find the light. Our love will last forever. Where would I be? Where would I be?
Love is always supportive, loyal, hopeful, trusting, and love never fails. My understanding is that tomorrow, you guys will be together for 8 years. Is that right? So you'll be celebrating 8 years together tomorrow. Now the reason why that's great for me as a minister, the Bible has different meanings for different numbers. And the number 8 is the number of new beginning. It's the first day of the new week. So creation starts in 7 days, and then the following is number 8. That on the 8th day was now let's get to work and let's use this stuff. And so what I love to think of is I love to think that 8 years ago, you guys took a chance on love. 8 years ago, after playing and just missing each other and this and that and being fantastic friends, you realize that, let's take a shot. And so now here we are. Now my understanding is today, 6 years ago, you were discharged from the hospital. And in the hospital, you had a scare that for all intents and purposes should have changed your life. And in some ways it did, but didn't change it forever. What it ended up doing was in your lowest, most scariest, a bond was made between you two like never before. In the moments where you felt the most unlovely, the most unworthy to be loved, Vicky stood by. Not because she's nice. She stood by because she saw something. Because love sees potential. When love sees potential, it attaches to it and it waits till it's full grown. Steve, will you, Stephen, take Victoria as your wife, loving what you know of her, trusting what you don't? Will you accept her with all her flaws and strengths, just as you offer yourself in the same way? Will you respect her integrity, have faith in her love, and continually choose her as the one you will spend the rest of your life with? If so, respond by saying, I do. Vicky, will you, Victoria, take Stephen as your husband, loving what you know of him, trusting what you don't? Will you accept him with all his faults and strengths as you offer yourself in the same way? Will you respect his integrity, have faith in his love, and continually choose him as the one you will spend the rest of your life with? If so, respond by saying, I do. Stephen and Victoria. I feel like a teacher. My hope for you is that you never forget the weight and the significance of this commitment that you've made today. With the blessings of all of the family and friends who are here today, and in the presence of the Almighty God, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Capoli, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as for the very first time I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Stephen and Victoria Capoli.